Let's freaking lose it! Get out of your mind! Get out of your mind!
Hi, today is Saturday, November 24th, and my name is Lisa, and this is episode 2 of Lisa Loses Her Fat Mind. Last night, as you saw, I didn't just go and have a comfort challenge, by going to the club. It was the most packed night I've ever seen going to the club to dance. And it got so uncomfortable for me that I was like, I'm gonna need something to calm me down. And I went back to a way that I used to hold in the past and got a couple of drinks. I only got a couple though, so I was really proud of myself. I haven't drank for 2.5 years because I used to use it as a crutch at one point when it got near the end. I used to do it just like socially most of the time, but then it got to the point where I just wanted to go into a black hole of nothing. My body started showing physical symptoms of that. Another comfort challenge, being around that many people. I didn't wear a full long sleeve shirt. I haven't been, like if you notice in my videos, I took pictures last night in the video. Oh wow, it was so fun though. You can tell when I'm getting back in that state that I can come out of my comfort zone and just do the things I love. Because all of a sudden, I was with 3 of my greatest friends last night. I haven't hung out with all 3 of them since my wedding 3.5 years ago together. And my best friend, we hadn't hung out in like a month and something. And when we did, we were hanging out with our significant others too. So it's been a while. She had a baby a few years ago. She's been busy. I've been going through all these things, phases, ups and downs, experiments. It's crazy, okay? And I traveled a lot this summer and such. Today is the day of my aunt's cookie party, and didn't really want to go at one point. And I know my mind changed because I wanted to challenge myself and go. I have an issue with eating a bunch of junk food in front of people I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna think of me. I pass judgment on people I don't know all the time. I pass judgment on people I do know all the time. The difference about the do know part of it is that you know that person and you're like, okay, well that's just irrational of me to think that, or maybe I think that because based on information they've told me before, or it's just my belief system in combination with what I perceive that or imagine that they are doing. And so I feel very comfortable to say, okay, I think this is why you're doing that, or maybe you could wear something else. It's not really flattering on you. People that I know, it's really easy for me to do that. But if I go somewhere and I'm at parties and stuff, I want to be able to be honest, but there's so many people in this world that can't take honesty. And so I find I have to lay quiet and dormant in places like that. So that also makes me uncomfortable, that I can't be myself. I'm a judgmental person, and I will be the first to admit that. And when someone can admit that, then I perceive that or I imagine that you are human now. It's not a facade. You just come into who you are, and it doesn't mean you're a better person than anybody. It doesn't mean you're less of a person. It just means that you are aware that you are doing something that everybody is doing that they may not be aware of that they're doing. I'm really, really scared. I imagine, though, that there are a lot of women who think this way. And Sure, a lot of us say, no, 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 I don't judge. I don't look at, like, and I'm not in there anymore because I'm going to tell you I judge. But unless you want to hear what I have to say about you, I can usually tell when somebody is going to be decent to my honesty because they come around me. I've had a few instances where I've been honest with people and next thing you know, I don't hear from them anymore. Or they're like, you're crazy, I don't even know what you're saying. What you're saying doesn't even make any sense. They're not open. And so you kind of got to gauge if those people or even care what you have to say or if they're even ready to hear what you have to say. And it might come down to that some people just can't handle it. However, if you know you've got friends that are unconditional, you can be honest with them and they can be honest with you, or at least you hope they can. Here I am being open about who I am and what I'm doing, but I'm hiding my body. What is that significant for? Like I'm wearing my purple shirt and black sweater over it and jeans. And like, I don't even know how it's gonna look. I imagine I'm going to go there and sure, people may not be saying out loud. And so it's like, they're gonna be like, oh wow, that purple shirt is kind of too tight for her. And I notice she keeps, they're not saying this. They're internally thinking it. We do this all the time. If people are not enjoying their full out experience, sometimes I get into my mind when I go to these things too, because of the judgment. And I feel like it gets to be too much. A lot of emotions come up. I feel guilty for judging others. I know that we're all going through our own struggles, but I think the same things. If I see someone with a tight shirt on, I'm going to be like, wow, maybe they should accentuate what they do have and then like not show off what they don't have. Some people are really comfortable with showing off roles and whatever, or maybe they're just not conscious of it. When I went to the club last night, I wore, I went to the mall and bought a shirt, and I had to buy the shirt that, I imagine was so that it could hide my roles and such. I'm taking it one step at a time, so I can't just get mad at myself for not going all or nothing. I've done that in the past, the all or nothing route, and it's led me in the end to end up at nothing, and then all again, and then nothing, and then all again. I'm striving balance. I'm striving for balance. You take that picture of yourself, and I didn't want to put it up on YouTube, but for when I made my lifestyle video, I still was so uncomfortable with putting that up that I put words over the worst picture of all on that picture. So my next comfort challenge is to put that picture up in a video. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. Hey guys, it's me, and I'm here in my little cousin's room, and I'm at the cookie party. It's pretty awesome. There were lots of cookies, and it was really nice getting to know some new people, as uncomfortable as it was, of course, but that's the whole point, comfort challenge. So I'll show you some of the stuff.
We'll just have a wine and cheese party. I don't mind the sweets. Yeah. can all try different ones.
Now I go. I said,
And different kinds of cheese.
is it like
It's the new ones that are doing. They slide. He said, well, it's on for $12.49.
And there's so many.
Oh, yeah, no, I would, but I said,
See you next year. We don't need to get